Hi, welcome to Dad Talk Network. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. So today I'm going to be making a fruit salad out of a watermelon, cantaloupe, and some grapes. And if you saw my last video, you saw I cut the watermelon up. So I'm going to try to cut up a little bit differently this time for the fruit salad. So stay tuned and hope you'll enjoy the process of making a small fruit salad. Cut it down the center. Talked about. Okay, good. This looks pretty good as well, nice and red. Okay, let's try this a little bit differently. Let's try cutting the outer edges of the watermelon. This is kind of one way I've seen people cut it, where they kind of take all of the rind off of the watermelon and then cut it. Again, this here is a seedless watermelon. So, okay, almost there. Almost got all of the rind off of the watermelon. But you want to just be comfortable when you cut the watermelon. So let's go here. And then I think what I'll have to do is I'll cut off some chunks like this. Get a smaller cubes. Okay. But I do think I like the way that I cut the watermelon, the way I originally cut the watermelon by cutting it, the outside of the rind off of the watermelon. Okay, so this is one way to do it. Okay, and let me just taste this, see if it's sweet. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet watermelon. So for me, this is a little bit more messy than the way I normally cut the watermelon. And I'll cut the other half the way I normally do it. And you'll see that that takes a little less time, effort, and energy to cut the watermelon. Okay. Cut the other half the way I normally cut my watermelon. And you'll see that takes a little less time to cut. Center, and then I'll cut around the perimeter, and you'll see this is a lot easier to do than to do it the other way. So first time doing it the way I just showed you, but I just wanted to try it out, and a lot less residuals. So that was a lot easier. Do the same thing with this half. Sit this way. As you can see, got 2 bowls of watermelon, but you'll see that this one here, less waste, where I have all this other additional waste that I need to clean up. So I think this is my preferred way of cutting the watermelon versus, taking the outside of the watermelon off. So let's just cut this in half. Nice, right? Okay. Let's now cut this down the center. Okay. And then what I want to do is kind of just scrape out the core. Put that on a piece of paper towel. Scrape this out here. Use a knife. Comes out pretty good. Just scrape out the core. do here as well, I think I'm gonna go with the method of cutting the outside of the a little crunchy, not as sweet, but when you mix them with the watermelon, they will kind of share the juices. So if the watermelon is sweet, the cantaloupe will eventually turn sweet as well, because when you put them together. So I'm just gonna put them in this bowl here. I'm just gonna work on the grapes as well. Just regular sweet red grapes here. I'll take a nice big bushel of grapes out, and then just gonna rinse them off. Okay. And then the thing here, you just gotta, what you just wanna do is you're gonna pluck them. You can hang them up over here. Just get the grapes down in there. So take out any additional stems, take them off of there. Okay. So I have a pretty decent amount of grapes in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'll add the different fruits in there. So like I said, I'm having fruit. The fruit I'm using is cantaloupe and watermelon. So what I normally do is I will put some cantaloupe in there and kind of just mix it around. Mix that around like that. And then when you want to add some watermelon to it, and then you want to do the same thing, kind of mix the fruit around. And making a fruit salad is relatively easy. Some people put strawberries in theirs as well, but for this particular fruit salad I'm making for today, I'm just going to use grapes and cantaloupe. And pretty much, there you have it. So here's a fruit salad. Again, just use some cantaloupe, some watermelon, some grapes, and then that's what it looks like. And you just continue to add more fruit until you've added the right amount of fruit that you wanted to add to the salad. Okay. Put some saran wrap on this and then let this sit in the refrigerator and chill. So this will be our dessert for this evening. Thank you for watching Dad Talk Network.